advertisers coming up here disguising the crime scene. Might be the park. Could be law enforcement. I don't know. But see this big limb? Somebody cut this with a chainsaw. And they piled it right in front of the trail that he would have taken back here. So that leads me to believe that there's some significance to this trail right here, because why would you go to the point? See where it was cut off? Why are you going to the point to hide the trail? Kind of interesting, huh? And then, as we walk out here, we'll come right back out on the service trail. And then I'll shut down for a little bit, because I'm probably just rambling and boring y'all. And those railroad ties were laying like right in here, I guess. And they were kind of pointing in this direction, I think. And somebody picked them up and walked straight across here. They walked right across here. And I found them last week, laying right in on top of these briars. Yep, they're still there. See right here how it's all laying on top of the briars? Right there. And I think that's what them Northport people, I think that's the pieces of wood they were talking about that was laying there. So, but really, somebody's been up here, like I said. Boy, the mosquitoes are following me out here now. So I really feel like that somebody's been up here just destroying, cleaning up this area, which I've mentioned several times before. So we'll just kind of get off that. I am going to go in and walk around the tree swing area a little bit more again. Not sure why, but I'm going to. Because like I said, we did find items over in this area. The same type of that shredded material that we found over in here that kind of led us to the tree swing. We found back in there where Gabby's water bottle and, you know, the crime circle is the 3. That was all in that general area, and it was the same type of material. So I'm not sure how, and the water flows from the canal, tree swing, this direction. So, you know, I'm still not going to totally rule out that he may have done something over here at the tree swing. And then, you know, his remains through with the high water and the animals and just ended up here, because that makes sense. It follows that water canal from, that drainage canal from there. Yeah, so it could have been that the parents came up here and found him in here at the tree swing. Just going to make sure the rope is still up. But yeah, I've kind of walked this area now. But yeah, we found a bottle and like a lighter and article, you know, pieces of material out in here. And I've actually seen pictures. I don't remember who. Somebody got pictures of some of that stuff, and it was on the internet. I'm like, yeah, that's what we've seen. But I don't remember where I saw that. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Somebody broke the limb. No, it's still there. Oh my gosh, I about had a heart attack. I thought somebody took the limb down. See this broken short limb? No, the rope's still here. Gosh, I about panicked there for a second. Yeah, we still got the rope. But anyway, so, you know, maybe he did still do something in here. And then, you know, his remains would have floated out. It could have went through here. I'm thinking it went right through that opening, because that's a water flow. And then ended up over there in that area where I said the tents were set up. You know, or he could have walked out here. This would even make more sense. You know, he might have like, well, I'm not going to, you know. And like I said, we keep thinking he put all this thought into this. You know, we're just being, I'm sure there was probably not much thought It was probably more like panic mode. I gotta be careful, that snake, that rattlesnake hangs out right in here. So let's listen for a rattlesnake. You know, he could have been just standing out here and decided, you know, this is it, panic, whatever. And then it would make more sense because this lines up a little better with that drainage canal, that he possibly did something. You know, and then his remains just floated over. I did see where some of the other, like, news agencies had posted pictures of these green flags. We found 3 of them. And yeah, there's one right back in there. And then we found the others. You know, they're posting it like they had something to do with the crime scene. I think these are just flags for the park. But there's 3 of them up there. You can see the one right here, actually. And then if you come over here, this will be the other 2. We showed them last week. Yeah, right here, these 2. And what's weird about them, though, they're kind of just random. I hear horses. So there's horseback riders over here somewhere. But there's that flag. And then, if we walk over here to where I now think the remains were actually found, there's more green flags. If we kind of follow this path, and we walk over here, you'll see these other green flags. And this would be the direction where everything would have floated and ended up here. There's those green flags. They were right in here last week. They were right in here somewhere. Oh, right here. See this? Right here. That's directly in line with where that evidence tent was. Where they were doing where the medical examiner was doing his thing. And then you come over here, and there was more green flags. Can't find them now. It's weird how you'll find that stuff when you're not looking for it, and when you look for it. But anyway, it eventually comes over to here, to where these 3 flags are. In here. At this tree. See these ones? So now you've got, so over there is where the medical tent, examiner's tent was set. We had green flags there. Now we've got more here. Right here. There's another one right there. So was he possibly sitting in this tree and did something here? You know, it'd be a perfect place to kind of hide. There's another Bud Light can that everybody keeps talking about being up here. So, somebody, here's them green flags, and there's another one. But if you look at this tree, we found this a couple weeks ago. We thought, well, maybe, you know, and we kind of looked this area out. Didn't really find anything other than the flags, though. I don't see anything up in the tree. Any phones or... But those green flags are just kind of interesting. Myself, I believe there's something to do with the park. I'm just not sure what. But the interesting thing is those green flags all follow this water drainage. I gotta be careful because that rattlesnake's right over. His area is right in here. So I gotta be really, really careful about that. Trying to get my bearings here so I don't step where his tree area is. And then right there's the Big Slough Canal right over there. We're about 50 yards away, if not even that, probably 40 yards. You can hear the people over there talking. they're horseback riding. And basically, you go through across that little field right there, 40, 50 yards maybe, and right there's the canal, literally. But now one of the overhead footages back on like September 23rd, I saw a black, gray and black something right in here in the footage, in this spot. It looked like it was up on top of the water. It's kind of grayish. I'd say a gray and black item. And so we wanted to search this area. Here's where that rattlesnake was, right here. Right there. I need to be careful. I know this video is getting long. I'm probably going to have to shut this thing down. It's going to get way big and it's going to be impossible to load it up to YouTube. So I'm going to shut down for a little bit and then I'll turn it back on. But anyway, right back in here real quick, what I was getting at. We spotted some stuff in aerial footage laying back in here. So I think I might just take another quick trip through here, but I'm going to shut the camera off while I do that so this video stops getting so long.